One thing I can't stop thinking about is called the Dorito theory. I learned about this and now I see everything a little bit differently. It goes like this. The idea is that only experiences that aren't truly satisfying are maximally addictive. So imagine eating Doritos. When you eat a Dorito and finish your bite, you're not fully satisfied. It's not the same as eating a steak or eating a really satiating food that's high in protein, and that after your bite, you really feel sort of that fullness and that warmth of satisfaction. Eating potato chips is addictive because the peak of the experience is kind of when you're tasting it and not after. There's kind of nothing that exists actually once the experience is done. And the experience itself is not satisfying in the end. It's kind of the moment of having is the satisfying part. I think this applies to a lot of different very addictive things in life, like the infinite scroll on TikTok. You're never satisfied after you engage in the behavior. It's really just that moment of hitting the scroll is when the dopamine comes. Now that I have a word for it, now that I have a framework for it with Dorito theory, just this idea that things that aren't actually satisfying are the ones that are maximally addictive, and that's why I want them. I think I can identify those areas and try to avoid them more effectively. Imagine the trade-off between eating an amazing steak versus eating an entire bag of potato chips. There's no turn-off mechanism in your brain for the potato chips, whereas with the steak, there might actually be. You're not going to overeat. It seems a little bit intense, but I'd recommend actually trying to just remove anything that you think falls into Dorito category, and curious which types of things you guys would classify as under this Dorito theory.